This video is brought to you by Astepro and Liquid IV. More on them after the reaction.
Before we hop into the video, just wanted to remind y'all that Greg, Koijandro, Michael Tesler, and myself will be at WonderCon this Sunday, March 31st, 2 p.m. in room 207. Come say hey and check out our second annual panel!
Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are here for a momentous occasion. It's John, joined by our lovely friend Aaron.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm great, crikey. Mate, that's what they say down there.
These very respectful depictions of Australian life are brought to you by the fact that today we are watching Crocodile Dundee for the first time, which I'm very excited about. I don't know, he looms large as a figure, and I know almost nothing about him other than his hat. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna catch up on some classic 80s cinema. So hey, leave a like on this video. Who's your favorite Australian? Let us know down in the comments. Also subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified whenever one of these reaction videos drops. Maybe we'll do another Crocodile Dundee if this one goes well. Who knows? Also, hey, teas like these are available at rejectnationshop.com if you want to support the channel and also rock a little bit of representation. And hey, thanks to Prepper for helping us cut down these highlights. It is quite a task and we appreciate them very much for that. And hey, if you want to get the full experience of Crocodile Dundee, see everything that doesn't make these reaction highlight reels, come on over to patreon.com/therealrejects. You can sync up with your own copy of the movie, do the full-length watch-along. We also got a bunch of other shows and films that Greg and I cover over there. It is a good time, people. Aaron, do you have anything else you want to add before we jump in, before we go down under?
I just want to say that heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
It does. It does. I'm very excited. Let's hop into this. Oh my.
The streets are crowded for the holiday. It smells like rain.
Newsday. Is that a real publication?
Sue, I'm not complaining about your work. I have your latest piece right here in front of me, and it's terrific. Just that you were due back here yesterday.
Yeah, but Richard, there's one more story I just have to do. Last month, this guy in the Northern Territory was attacked by a crocodile. The thing bit his leg right off, left him there to die 100 miles from nowhere.
Oh my.
A week later, he crawls out of the bush, gets patched up, and disappears. No interviews, no pictures, nothing.
As you do.
I tracked him down.
That guy's super
He
familiar.
runs a safari business out of somewhere called Walkabout Creek.
A walkabout?
And his name,
We're going on a walkabout?
Walk about the town?
Michael J. Crocodile Dundee. I already made arrangements to meet him. I got a chopper meeting the plane at Darwin. I'll be there tonight.
I want every business call of mine to be like that.
Their fits are very 80s.
I really miss you, darling.
Dig it.
I miss you too, honey.
Take care now.
Don't worry, I'm a New Yorker.
Oh, she gonna be fish out of water.
Fish out of water. I like how the first conversation into the movie, we're already getting like a peek of what the kind of guy that he is.
Yeah.
Just through osmosis or conversation.
Building his mystique.
Exactly.
Paul Hogan,
Paul
that is his
Hogan.
name. That's right. Okay.
Hoganize him.
A lot of embedded memories from childhood. What a title card too are going to be coming back during this. Cause I was always aware of his existence, but like with no context whatsoever. He was just like the crocodile expert who's not the real life guy. It's not Steve Irwin.
Why don't they make these anymore? They should. I don't know nothing about them, but we're going to find out why they're so gosh dang popular.
I think they did a Super Bowl commercial that like hyped people up, or like Danny McBride or something was in it, and they thought it was going to be a real sequel, and then it wasn't.
Ah.
This isn't a movie. No. It's a tourism ad for Australia.
Yeah, man.
Get pretty
Snap
for
it up.
Dundee.
Break that comb back out. Peter Best providing the best scores since 1984. I don't know.
Walter Riley. I'm Mr. Dundee's business partner.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Riley.
Oh, please call me Walter. We're pretty informal in the bush.
Informal in the Bush is a good title for something.
Title of your sex tape?
I like this light score, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that Mr. Dundee isn't here himself to meet you, but he is here in town. somewhere.
Original story by Paul Hogan. Okay. Is this semi-biographical? Is he a real...
Interesting.
Oh, my God.
Screenplay by Hogan, too? Okay.
Damn, I didn't realize this was an auteur piece.
Created this myth, this legend. Of
Half of Foster's instead.
Welcome to Walkabout Creek.
Wowie.
pretty busy.
Oh, I took the liberty of booking you into our hotel. There's just one other thing.
Uh-oh.
You did say that you were prepared to pay the $2,500?
Absolutely. And I will see where he was attacked and how he survived.
This, I assure you, you're going to spend a few wonderful days here.
You're going to get the full package. Complete experience.
The full Dundee.
I'm loving just, yeah, how much of the vibe we're soaking up once we get here. It's like it's very straight to the point the way it started out, but...
Yeah, it's building up like just the setting and the type of environment that we're in.
Just the boys having fun and games. You see, Donk's never spilled a drop. We're a pretty tough breed up here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, dude. I mean, he is spotting himself.
And you're Mr. Dundee, does he?
No. He's very reserved. He's a legend up here. I mean, there he was out there doing a quiet spot of fishing when all of a sudden, bang!
Ooh.
This giant crocodile came up, turned him over, bit half his leg off, dragged him down under.
Damn.
I mean, any normal man would have just turned up his toes and died. Hundreds of miles, snake-infested swamps. He crawled right into Catherine.
Straight past the hospital and into the first pub for a beer. Story's getting better every time you tell it, Wally.
Oh, man.
No, we hand ourselves pretty well up here in the bush, miss. But if you're talking
Yeah,
legend,
clearly. Jeez. Whoa. Damn, dude.
What's going on?
It's more than roughhousing. Oh, dang.
That
Is he
has to
going
be
to come
Dad.
in here like Quint from Jaws or something? Oh, wait.
That's him, yeah.
Oh, damn.
2 beers, all right? One for me, one for me, mate.
One for me, one for me, mate. I feel like I've heard that before.
Is that a prop gator or a real gator?
That's exactly what I was about to ask. Wow. That vest, too.
Michael J. Crocodile Dundee.
Never. Safaris.
Never go out with us. If you do, you'll never come back. Right, Well?
This poor guy. It's probably so stressful having to work with this guy.
Oh my God, yeah.
Feather in his cap and everything. Comment below, do Australians drink Fosters? Because I have heard expressly they do not. I've heard it's a very American idea, but also I could be wrong. We'll call Mr. Sunday Movies later and ask.
Legend has it a crocodile took half your leg off.
Slight exaggeration. More like a love bite, really.
Okay, you got a little nibbled.
Damn.
Up north in the Never Never, where the land is harsh and bare, there's a mighty hunter named Mick Dundee. He can dance like Fred Astaire.
Sure.
Shag, hey?
Smooth shag, cut a rug.
You do understand I want you to take me out where you were attacked.
Whoa.
Show me how you survived.
She's smitten.
Yeah, he's got the charm. Could you imagine if she wasn't into it? She's so awkward.
Dundee, where can a man shoot a few crocs around here, eh?
Well, how would I know? Shit for brains?
Please pick a fight, my dude. Yeah, we need to complete this setup, and I'm so ready for it.
Every man and his dog in the joint knows you're nothing but a bloody croc puncher.
Fine.
Ooh, so I was saying.
All
That was a
right.
good punch. Just one good.
Didn't even stop dancing.
Yeah. I really am enjoying the way that they've been building him up so far.
What was he saying about you being a poacher?
He was just trying to get a bite, that's all.
you want to have a bit of the gun?
Oh, here's the go, fellas. Good idea.
I keep trying to read the graffiti on the walls, too. Oh, come on,
Oh,
man.
he's going to make it fall.
Yeah.
He's unstoppable.
Oh!
Come on.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
He's not normally like this. I do apologize. It's just the drink.
You mean there's a serious side to him?
There's a traumatized side to him. He is kind of like if Quint was also the Tiger King, but less terrible and also Australian. Like, he's got the swag, he's got the style, but clearly he knows what he's doing out here, and he's seen some shit.
Yeah, he definitely has like a major presence to him. Like as soon as he enters the place.
I hope you're not going to be the strong, silent type.
Me?
Reluctant to talk about yourself?
Nah. Favourite subject.
Great. Why crocodile?
Wald's idea. He reckons it makes me more colourful for the tourist business.
It makes sense. I see why you need him.
Time doesn't mean much up here, miss. You see, the Aborigines don't have calendars.
Yeah, I was raised by the local tribe. I asked one of the tribal elders one day when I was born, and he said, in the summertime.
Summertime.
Good enough.
I feel like we're late in the 80s, right? This almost feels like an early 80s or like almost like a 70s movie. Oh, like what a beautiful shot.
Cacophony of birds. Beautiful.
I was sort of married once. Nice girl. Good cook. Big.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, I went off on walkabout.
Nice girl, good cook. All you
Came
need to
back,
know.
she's gone.
A walkabout?
Means to wander around and discover new places.
How long were you gone?
And discover yourself.
A couple of months.
Try 18.
Wow.
And she didn't wait.
Year and a half.
Strange girl.
Yeah.
How could you not understand that?
Yeah. Man's got to do what a man's got to do. Got to go on a sabbatical.
Out of the way, Dopey.
It's not Ox Dundee. It's old school canon.
Just gotta get in there. I want you to do it.
They are building a fun tension with him.
It's the most dangerous situation.
But he is also so in tune, yeah. Whoa! Dang! Sleep.
He is the animal man.
Jesus.
Australian Jesus.
I mean, I don't know if that solves your problem.
It's amazing.
Mind over matter. Oh, Bushman's trick.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I would love to go somewhere like that. Only in Australia, man. What was that? Oh, I was trying to get her to point.
Wow.
Good luck. Facts, Crocs can run.
They must have, yeah, I mean, this has to have been shot in Australia. And it's a different side, you know, because you think of Lord of the Rings, you think of like the crazy, you know, almost fantastical stuff, but...
Was that New Zealand?
Well, yeah, but like, you know, you're in a similar part of the world, I would imagine. So seeing this, which is more like the country and the less sculpted, you know, side of the topography is interesting. It's got a lot of atmosphere. I like it.
2:20.
Oh, yeah. You don't get to see this
Better
too
get
often.
started.
Tell by the sun, man of the land.
Right, well, till Wednesday. Cheerio.
Wednesday.
Oh, damn. Roughing it for...
What's today, Walt?
Yeah.
Monday.
I was about to say, a couple days.
Doesn't know. Doesn't care. Lucky bastard.
He
Lives on the edge.
Too right.
He's a man of simple pleasures.
He lives in the moment.
Lives in the moment, exactly. He doesn't even know what he's going to do next.
It's only about another out of the river, but you being a Sheila, it'll probably take 2.
Aw,
Well, I'll just do the best I can.
good attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
I believe in you.
Of course, the water was running 20 foot up the bank during the wet season. Here's what's left of me boat.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's
You can see
broken.
where he sunk his teeth in.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
How big was it?
16, 18 foot maybe.
Damn.
And you were out here hunting crocodiles and that?
Nah, that's illegal. I was just fishing.
This is not a PETA-approved movie.
How did you get away?
I said, Crocs don't like fresh meat. He wasn't trying to eat me on the spot. He just wanted to grab a hold of me and take me down for a death roll. Yeah, see, a croc will grab you, take you down to the bottom of the water, roll you over and over and over until you stop kicking. Then he take you away to his meat safe somewhere.
Damn.
Rock ledge, log, down under the water, jam you under it, tenderise you a bit, good eating.
Literally put you in the fridge for later.
He wasn't happy with the grip he had on me, so he let go to get a better one, and I talked him out of it.
Snapped a rubber band around his knees. Oh!
Isn't their skin super tough? You need like a really big knife for that. A really sharp one.
I think he's got one.
Something tells me, right?
And you were just out here fishing.
Oh.
Barramundi's a bloody big fish.
I go gun fishing all the time.
You married?
Was once. To the original rebel. You name it, we marched. Anti-nuke, woman's lib, save the whales.
She likes living on the edge.
He's probably marching right now for the gay Nazis
Whoa.
or something.
Sounds like a prize rat bag.
Oh, he meant well.
Road to hell.
Where would someone like you stand on, say, the nuclear debate? What do you think about the arms race?
None of my business.
Huh.
It's everybody's business. Gotta have an opinion. Gotta have a voice.
Who's gonna hear it out here?
Yeah.
Something closer to home.
Damn.
The Aborigines. What do you think about their claims to get the land back?
Aborigines don't own the land. They belong to it. It's like their mother.
The land owns them.
Oh, man.
Like all God's creatures, they just want the right to roam across the earth and be left in peace.
Yes.
True
that.
Just casual, you know. Just murking snakes out here.
Oh, it's a King Brown.
Poisonous?
Oh, yeah, deadly. Not bad eating, but always giving me gas.
Listen, are there any more of those around?
Oh, maybe the odd one, late at night, but stick close to me, you'll be all right.
No, I just want to put a few on the grill.
It's interesting. You're getting a real sense of the kind of guy that he is, just through legend and through how he views the world.
And I feel like almost every time we're in a new situation and he's in a new outfit, he's kind of a different shade of the guy.
Yeah,
because
totally.
This is a really sincere scene. It's like for the fun and kind of raucous quality he had upon arrival, it doesn't feel out of touch with that. The scene we just had.
Yeah, it's just a different shade, different view.
Oh no! Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Whoa! Oh, hey, what's up?
Kangaroos.
Kangaroo Jack, the best Australian movie.
With the most misleading marketing.
Whoa! No! Ooh.
It's only me.
Don't run away, it's only me.
Dangerous bastards. So city cowboys.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing, why?
Why? You're
I
shooting
mean-
these poor kangaroos for fun.
Yeah.
There's no law against that.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's all out of balance, man. They're in trucks with machine guns.
Keep your head down. Stay here.
Are you going to kill the guys? Or are you just going to hide and run?
Hang on, I need a piss.
Oh, is it this guy again?
They're drunk. They're messed up, dude.
You're as useless as it's on a bull.
Trevor, get the spotlight over here, mate. Hey? The spotlight.
Oh.
I have to say where you're aiming. Shut up.
Oh, these guys.
Not on me, you silly bugger. On the bushes.
Give me a light to pee in. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Right, got a gun.
That's definitely a fake kangaroo.
He's holding a gun. Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. Oh. Oh my God, dude.
Don't you come back no mo, no mo, no mo, no mo.
Don't you come back no more.
Good one, Skippy.
Good one, Skippy. Is that Skippy the kangaroo? Magic hour. Whew.
Beautiful.
That light. Hey. Got a few modern amenities out here. Half expected to see him just shaving with a Bowie knife.
You'd expect that, right?
Oh, wait. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Sure
yes.
enough. Sure enough.
Oh, my God. Yes, my friend.
Gotta clean it up. Gotta clean it up with the Bowie.
You're not as unaware about business as you come across. You know how to sculpt an image when you must.
Oh, he had to flex for her. He was like, oh, she's coming back. Oh, gotta pull out the knife.
I think I know how you must have felt. How I'd feel if I were out here, alone.
City girl like you wouldn't last 5 minutes, love. This is man's country out here.
Man's country. Dang flabbit.
That's right, I'm only a Sheila.
This is also, add to the pot of things this movie is kind of reminding me of. There's a little bit of like Before Sunset.
I can see that. Totally.
If you're gonna go, take the gun with you. If you get in trouble, fire a couple of shots in the air.
Ooh. You gotta prove yourself to him. I mean, you don't, but you know, I get it.
That's the dangerous end.
Show me again.
Which Mick are we getting today?
Yeah. Oh,
Sexist Mick.
So it is.
Damn, she even, I don't know, nothing really changed, but she looked ultimately more badass in that close up there.
She sold it. Sold it with just her face.
I do like that there is that too. It is really like they're walking around, they're talking, they're challenging each other in certain ways, they're harmonizing in certain ways.
Yeah, no, it creates an interesting dynamic with that little bit of tension there.
And, you know, like it's the 80s, like, you know, where we are in time, it makes sense. And I like that he's open when she challenges him. You got this. Tracking a Shayla. Oh my god. It's great lens choices too here. It's almost like peering through fractals.
Also like this like 80s like heartbeat of music kind of.
Yeah, it's very hypnotic in a way. It's very
Totally.
meditative almost, especially while you're just wandering the countryside.
Yeah, it's intoxicating.
It's a really interesting movie. Like, I didn't know what kind of movie to expect.
Right?
Even
It's not the type of movie I had expected at all.
and
thus
it's
far.
got some of what I expected and a whole bunch of stuff I did not at all.
I kind of thought it would be like more of a comedy, but I'm not mad that it's not a straight up comedy.
Uh-oh.
He's like, I'm just keeping a scythe.
Oh my. oh god.
Oh god.
I mean,
okay, Dundee.
I don't I mean,
Gosh.
no comment. But also I sympathize with my man. Don't be lurking though. It's not good.
That's what
It's not
you get,
good.
mofo.
Oh my goodness, no!
Shit,
Oh my goodness, no!
Help her.
Yeah. I mean,
Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that. That's how they get you though, for real.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jungle Cruise, man.
out!
Fire the
Get
gun up in the
out!
air.
Ooh, damn.
Right in the noggin. Ooh.
Yeah, if this is real life, she definitely would have gotten got. They're quick with it.
Damn. That bathing suit is the first time I have felt like we were in the 80s. Damn, dude.
You gonna kiss her? Okay, I was like, not the time, dude.
He's just, yeah.
Damn.
No.
Well, you were right. Definitely no place for a city girl.
From what Walls told me, living in a city can be just as dangerous.
Haven't you ever lived in a city?
Never been to a city.
What?
Cities are crowded, right? If I went and lived in some city, that'd only make it worse.
You'd probably be really overwhelmed with all the lights and stuff.
I mean, you do seem like you belong out here. I mean, you know, for her, it's just like all you got to do is learn the language of the land, you know? All it takes is time.
Yeah, well, Scratch can turn septic out here. Give us a look. That's all right.
Crikey.
Now what?
I'm very curious about these moments.
Hello, 80s.
Oh, my
Mick?
God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
They're back. Oh, it's the Aborigines. I keep talking about them. Of course, they'd be popping up.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Oh.
Careful. Ah.
Oh, they're friends.
Yeah.
Sneaking up on a man when he's rendering first aid to a lady.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, is that what you were doing?
Oh, it's all right. It's a mate of mine, Neville Bell. Sue Charlton.
Neville Bell.
Ah, he's in jeans.
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
Great. I love this.
So Nev's a real city boy, but his dad's a tribal elder.
Ooh.
Best of both worlds.
Oh, no, you can't take my photograph.
Oh, interesting.
I'm sorry. You believe it'll take your spirit away?
Oh.
No, you got a lens cap on.
My man. My man.
The Rolex.
I bet you do that. I bet you whip that one out on a lot of people.
I better go with Nev and have a chat to the Pitangara.
Can I come?
Oh, no way. No, women are strictly taboo at these turnout.
No.
How does he find his way in the dark?
He thinks his way.
Yeah.
A lot of people believe that they're telepathic.
Your Spirit World Field Guide. I hate Man, like the parts that are comedic too are like very charming and like genuinely funny.
Yeah, I know. It's very organic.
It's weird. It's like they're riding this line of the mystique that is very fun. Ooh. Oh no, you're lurking. Yeah, you got that telephoto on. Dang.
Oh, he got his paint on.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
He got caught.
No.
He knew she was going to come.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's also glad that she's interested.
Of course.
Are you telepathic?
Ooh.
Nah, common sense. You're a woman, you're a reporter. That makes you the biggest busybody in the world.
Jeez.
That croc was going to eat me alive.
Oh, I wouldn't hold that against him. Same thought crossed my mind once or twice.
It's a circle of life.
Charming.
Moves us all.
I read the Bible once. You know, God and Jesus and all them apostles. Well, they were all fishermen.
With them, yes.
Just like me.
Heard of him once or
Straight to
twice.
heaven for Mick Dundee.
Mick Dundee, fisher of men.
Yep. Me and God. We'd be mates.
He's got his own unique spirituality.
That's mineral water. Means no crocs.
Crocs hate minerals.
Oof.
When did you guys kill that one?
This was also the craft services that day.
How do you like your goanna? Medium? Well done?
You don't really expect me
One's
to
much
eat
smaller than one you
Yeah,
killed.
it's great. Yeah, try some of those yams.
You got yams, dude?
Try the grubs
Damn.
and the sugar ants. Just bite the end off. They're really sweet. Blackfellas love them.
Here, Timon and Pumbaa are going to sing you a song about it.
What about you? Aren't you having any?
Different part of the world, I know.
Oh, well, you can live on it. But it tastes like shit.
My man. New York City girl. Ooh. Damn, man.
Damn,
that
Dundee.
looks pretty authentic. I bet he really did that. Is this one of those things where he is like, this is just who he is and he made a movie about it?
I would not be surprised.
When I go back, why don't you come with me?
What for?
Make a great wrap to the story. You in New York City?
Make a great sequel concept.
For a minute there, I thought you were making a pass at me.
Kind of flip
Well, I might have been.
the roles there.
Oh.
Would you mind?
Oh.
Ooh.
Come on, man.
Kiss the gal.
Kiss the girl.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
Bloody Wally. He's only been here a dozen times. He's probably lost.
I like the way they played that. That was a moment between them.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Very sincere there. Good chemistry.
You got wind or something?
Is that some Australian slang I'm not catching? Or does that just mean he's got gas?
I want Mick to come back to New York with me.
Mick, in a big city?
You crazy?
Paper would pay.
Well,
Yeah.
a man should broaden his horizon.
Yep.
But when you put it that way.
My man, no, he's a man of business, you know. Oh, we're going today. We're going
Everything
now.
okay?
Right now.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
He's never been in a plane before.
You got your New York City jacket on. Damn.
It's probably the most nervous he's ever been. More nervous than killing a croc. Being near the crocs. Yeah, he's terrified.
Oh my God. He's going on a big city walkabout. Jesus Christ. Oh, interesting.
And yeah, not where I was expecting this movie to go.
Oh, wow.
Wow, yeah. That's like that's in the
we are in
80s.
an earlier time.
Yeah.
Dang. And I mean, people feel different ways, but I appreciate that they maintained them here.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why you would take it out. It's like it's history, it's time accurate.
Good day, mate.
G'day. Gone full Australian.
You look absolutely stunning.
Guy reminds me of Jason Segel. Was also Paul Bettany, and my heart just broke.
You cheated on your mans.
Oh no.
She cheated on her man.
No.
Oh, there he is.
Oh no.
That's Jungle Jim.
Jungle Jim. There's a shouts out. There's a great international grocery emporium out in Ohio called Jungle Jim's. I'm sure there are multiples of them. It's a cool place. Oh no! Yes, my dude.
He's never been on one. That's awesome.
I feel like there should be a super cut of people coming to the big city and learning what an escalator is moments. I feel like there are a lot of those throughout cinema.
Oh, 100%.
New York City, Mr. Dundee. Home to 7 million people.
Wowie.
Imagine 7 million people all wanting to live together. New York must be the friendliest place on earth.
Where do you even go from here?
Even out of focus, that response from the driver was great.
G'day. Mick Dundee from Australia. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I think from good. This guy in town for a couple of days.
Fine.
I didn't ask to hear your life story, man.
I'm talking here.
We're going to see that guy again later.
Oh, definitely. Their clothes look like the Tipton of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody with the green and gold.
Oh my God, what's this guy's name?
It's Carl Weathers. Not Carl Weathers. it's Carl Winslow.
What tribe are you, Gus?
Tribe?
I know the actor.
You're a black fella, aren't you?
Last time I looked.
Well, no one in our tribe's got a flash car like this. You must be doing all right, eh?
He's like, what the?
Good luck, man.
What are you talking about?
Do you want to eat somewhere special tonight?
Well, I thought Tucano's would be nice.
I don't know, 7:30?
Great.
Jeez.
Love her fit.
Yeah,
her
man.
city fit.
No, the wardrobe department's been killing it. It's a smoking elevator. God, it's going to drive me nuts, though.
The smoking elevator?
No, the driver. I know who that is, and I can't.
No worries.
Oh, my.
She gonna leave her man for Dundee?
I don't know. Yeah, was she being authentic, or was this all to sweeten the peace?
I feel like she's genuinely charmed by him, smitten.
How many of us staying here?
Just you. I've got my own apartment downtown.
Oh.
I'll stay with you.
Damn. Come back with me, but not with me. What's he gonna do here? If he's not with you, what's he gonna do here?
He's gonna turn his apartment into the Outback. He's gonna flood it.
Yeah.
He's gonna put a crock in there just so he can feel alive.
Got to pay for the room in advance, have you?
You're in my town now, trust me.
Oh, dang. I want to pay for a room only after I've used it.
Yeah. Can I get the direct dialing code for Australia?
That's like 1 million numbers.
This is the first time in the movie we're seeing him smoke a cigarette.
No, I feel like he did before.
Maybe in the bar.
So I'm writing down Wally's number.
Come here, look at this.
Shows her a mirror. Okay.
Is that a bidet?
Some nitwitch put 2 dunnies in here.
One dunny, one bidet.
Bidets were in the 80s too?
It's the bideties, my friend.
It's for after you know.
Wow. I had no idea bidets were that old.
You figure it out.
I feel like they're much more popular in other parts of the world. This guy's gonna love the bidet.
Oh yeah, get in there, buddy.
Oh my goodness, no.
That's not the body part you put that in. Isn't it supposed to have like a little shooter?
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh, there it is. Put your bum on that, mate. Supposed to go down under.
Every time the handful of times when in a bidet, been confronted with a bidet, it's always a mind over matter.
But bidets are delightful.
Yep. You're catching on real quick. You're gonna be all right.
G'day.
Hello.
G'day.
Wow. You are in America now.
I will good day every American in this city.
Yeah.
All 7 million of you.
Oh my
I will
God.
greet you all.
Oh, he's like, I love how he almost, I was like, did he just disappear? Like, yeah, good visual storytelling.
It's too much. It's too many people, man. No animals here.
Well, and no one's got any verve or vigor.
I like that you can tell how overwhelmed
kind of vibe to the music, and like, yeah, it's like being in a big, overwhelming, garish kind of.
Right, but it's all in his performance. They never said that he's overwhelmed, that he's never been on an airplane. It's just all in his.
Yeah, it's all in his face, and it's all in just like the way they're choosing to shoot these scenes.
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
Get to the top. Get to the top.
We can all learn a thing or two about city life from Dundee.
Steal his horse.
Oh my God, he might. We can all get one of those.
Yes. That's awesome.
I'm having so much fun. This is great.
Me too. This is delightful.
Take it easy, Mick. Thanks, mate.
Hey, yeah. Here's your nice knife.
Yeah. I wonder if they still do they still have officers on horses in New York?
I feel like here and there they must.
If they leave that in the 80s, let me know, New Yorkers.
All the New Yorkers, leave a comment.
Sorry we're late. Been waiting long?
Oh, I arrived early, eager to spend time with my girl.
You gotta tell him at some point.
Vodka martinis, and what's yours, Crocodile?
Yeah, I'll have 2 of those. And a beer, thanks.
Did you send them through to our table, Matt?
I mean, he's making it real clear.
Now, this will be quite a novelty for you, Mick. Eating something without having to kill it first. I had almost forgotten what a sexy-looking lady you are. I'm gonna have to find a way of keeping you in town.
Oh, I think we can work something out.
How did you get with this guy?
I was just wondering the same thing.
You two should really be alone.
Sorry, Mick. It's just that we haven't seen each other in 6 weeks.
Well, that's all the more reason
No,
why I
but there's
should.
no way I'd leave you alone on your first night in New York.
Who are you, bro?
Richard and I want you with us.
Right.
No, Richard.
Y'all were
and
just
I
about to get down in the
want
jungle,
you
and you're like, no.
with us. We want you with us.
Watch us make out in front of you.
Ain't no crocodiles out there, but a fast-moving Chevy sure make a mess of you.
Oh man, Dundee versus a Chevy. Let's go.
Money's on Dundee.
I'm starving.
Grazie, Roberto.
Uh-oh.
È stato piacere rivedere.
This guy.
Yeah, they got to make him unlikable, so we root for
was
Dundee.
laying it on.
I mean, I don't imagine that they have any kangaroo steak or possum grits.
Oh, don't worry about Mick. You can make a gourmet meal out of just about anything, even medium rare goannas.
You feel intimidated by him? Is that why he keep making all these jokes?
He's got to be.
As he's our guest, perhaps he'd like to order for all of us.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll do that.
It's all right. I'll have a lash.
Does he secretly
Keep
speak
egging him
Italian?
on.
Please tell me he secretly speaks Italian.
I don't know what you call it, but I like to look at that dish up there the big fat Sheila's eating.
Yeah.
Big fat Shayla's eating.
Whoa, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Stop being a Good on ya. Good on ya, Dundee.
Oh my goodness gracious.
He's quick with it, bro.
Maxi, jagged edge. He's being a pain.
He's slumped.
You're not serious about this lemon, are you?
Butt out, Dundee.
Yeah, how did you wind up with this guy?
Hit him with the old Dundee Duke.
Richard is warm, caring, and I love him, okay?
Excuse me.
What?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
If he's so warm, caring, and loving, I guess you should help him throw up.
Hold his hair at least.
But you got a classic New York experience, a yellow cab with the checkers.
Listen, we've got a busy day tomorrow, so get some sleep. I'll pick you up early.
Oh my God, please just wander the streets on foot. I just want like a jazz interlude where he just bumps into random New York scenarios.
Pop, you know, somewhere to get a drink. Want to join me?
I just finished my shift. Why not?
Oh, this is good too. Let's go.
Fancy a drink, do you?
You kidding? I'm Italian. I drink you under the table any day, my friend.
Sounds like a challenge.
Oh, fun.
But the funnel web spider can kill a man in 8 seconds just by looking at him.
Nope.
Of course, the real danger down there is the sharks, though. The big ones, you know, like Jaws. I caught one down there about 3 weeks ago. Cut it open. You know what we found inside it?
What?
3 Filipino fishermen.
Wow.
Still in their boat.
Still in their boat.
Hey, my man, what's happening?
Where?
What's going down, bro?
Down, down. Oh, yeah, just blowing the froth off a cup.
Hey, listen, man.
Flat out like a lizard drinker.
Say what?
What?
The slang disparity is hilarious.
He's cool.
He's
cool.
He is. Aw. Yes.
Dundee's with it.
All right.
Yes. Let's go. Man.
Is Dundee coming to the cookout?
Here's me, little Italian mate, Danny. Just in trying to buy another round too, mate. What are you drinking, Gwendolyn?
Thanks, Mick. I must be getting on home.
Aw. You just got here.
Where's home, sweetie?
Ooh.
Just around the corner. I have a little place where I live all by my lonesome.
Oh.
Most of the time, that is.
Oh. Must get a bit lonely, eh? Hanker for a bit of male company.
Do I ever?
Oh my.
Oh. Okay.
Bro.
Excuse me, Gwendolyn.
We're supposed to be chilling, man.
I've been trying to tell you all night. That girl, she's a guy. A man dressed up as a girl. For Christ's sakes.
Oh no, how are we going to handle this?
Is this movie gonna date itself?
We'll see. Whoa! Whoa.
That was a guy. Guy dressed up like a Sheila. There, you all knew, you pack of bastards.
That could have gone better. You know, different time.
80s movie.
I wish that scene had gone a different direction that was a bit more wholesome or you know, kind-hearted, but she was lovely.
She was sweet.
Yeah. Maybe he's feeling remorseful. Oh, nope. He's going to. He's gonna.
G'day, girls. Mick Dundee from Australia.
Solicit some company.
Looking for a good time, honey?
Always looking for a good time.
Want a date?
Where's this movie going?
This has been a roller coaster.
It's been a ride. The first half of this movie is very different from the second half.
Married or anything like that?
No, we're both single ladies.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
This is Carla. I'm Simone. Where are you from, honey?
Uh-huh, honey.
From Walkabout Creek in the Northern Territory. You probably don't know where that is.
Hey, I do. You're the guy I've been reading about in the paper. The crocodile man. He's like a regular Tarzan. Is this your first trip to New York?
First trip anywhere.
Well, hell, we might just have to give you one for free.
Whew, Jesus.
Yeah, one what?
Oh my goodness gracious.
I mean, we could take in a movie or, you know, go to a dance. Or,
Hey, girls.
Oh boy.
We working tonight or we socializing?
I was going to give him the Dundee Duke.
Yep.
I was just talking to the ladies and making a bit of progress.
You gonna talk all night, my man, or you gonna screw one of them?
Oh. Dang.
Hit him with the old Dundee.
You know what he really said.
Oh, yep.
Sorry about that, but if you stand around out the front of it.
Ain't pimping no more.
I should have been home hours ago.
No, this cabbie is not bringing out the best in you, my friend. I still enjoy a lot about this. I'm kind of sad about that scene in the bar. That wasn't cool.
Get on the right side of the road, you pelican.
It's like a remix of this song that just has him shouting over it.
I just want him shouting over the entire credits.
One of those like novelty songs they used to make that just had a ton of movie quotes in it.
And I'll have none and you'll have two.
Just leave your door open, homie?
I guess it was a different time.
Different time, the 80s. Leave your hotel door open for anybody to come in.
Is that you, Rosita?
Aw.
I'll just leave the spare towels on the bed, will you? Mucho gracias, love.
At least he gets to know the people around. Oh,
what
my.
are you doing? What are you doing, lady? You got a whole man.
Rosita? Oh, it's only being friendly. You know, I didn't mean,
Your towel, Senor Meek.
For a minute there, room service took on a whole new meaning.
Yup. Jeez. Interesting. Yeah. Nice.
Nice. It is very much busy like this. Granted, it's changed a bit since the 80s, but vibe is not too far off.
Hey, she's got the shutter shades.
Are they just watching them get haircuts? What's going on here? Uh-oh.
Oh,
purse snatcher.
Purse snatching.
Give him the Dundee.
Let's grab him.
Ring going in. He's going to hit him with the can. No way.
Yep.
No way. He's got that kind of aim.
Yep, he does.
He's him.
He does.
He's him. Dundee is that guy.
100% that bitch.
Yeah.
Pop, poop. What do your pants say? Now, poop. Rock. QRST. What is your dress?
I'm genuinely trying to read.
I'm like, there's no discernible pattern to it.
No rhyme or reason.
How you doing, baby? It's me, Simone.
Oh, yes, Simone. Having a good time?
As always.
She work at this party? Oh, sure.
She totally is, yeah.
Nice girl. Thoughtful, too. Dancing with her father?
Sweet, naive boy.
Who's the new man?
Oh, my.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Dundee.
Nick Dundee.
Don't grab, please.
Where are we?
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Damn it, Dundee.
Pleased to meet you.
It's okay, he's Australian.
No.
Maybe I better go there someday.
I have no idea how to feel about that. I guess that could again. I guess that went better than last time. I don't know what to do right now.
Different
I have so many feelings about this. Well, how far in some ways we have come. How far in some ways we have not come. Wowie!
What a dress.
God, your wardrobe, man. Go hang with her. Go like have a convo.
Go have fun.
I want this to be a teachable moment. What if there's just randomly a subplot about him becoming more tolerant of like people who identify differently? Be like weirdly, oddly ahead of its time.
It's a better way of doing it than that.
Better way, huh?
Yep. It's the way we do it back home. It really fixes us up.
No, don't do that. Oh, that guy would definitely be pissed in real life.
I want to see where this is going. Yes.
Oh, Lord. What are you doing?
He's about
buddy?
to create something that this guy's going to like bottle and sell.
The old teat's out. Under your scalp. Tread right down onto that. Breathe it in real
You're
deep.
gonna,
10 minutes of that, you'll be clear as a bell. No worry.
oh, Lord. You're going to send that man to the hospital. You've got this man just breathing coke fumes over here.
Yeah. Somehow he's going to be like more clear than ever before, but more railed than ever before.
Oh, 100%.
You know, Mick, that was probably $200 worth of cocaine.
Yeah, $200 worth?
Oh, it's a drug. You sniff it.
What for?
Well, to get a buzz.
For the scent.
What, like shoving a blowfly up your nose?
Sure. What's your game, lady?
Might as well be.
Like, don't give him those eyes.
Maybe.
Don't give him those eyes. You got a whole man.
Maybe she's an ethical non-monogamist.
Okay, you're right. She could be. I doubt it because it's the 80s, but she could be.
There's all kinds of shit I wasn't expecting from an 80s movie in here, so.
Very true. Very true. Something tells me that guy's not down for that, though.
When are you coming home, mate?
Oh, for a second, I thought that was like him after a night of partying. That's just what he's wearing.
I'd like to stay a while.
Wouldn't have anything to do with a certain lady writer?
Yeah, well, to start with, she's a better kisser than Donk.
Keep in touch.
Yeah, no worries, Walt. Ta-da.
Sticking around, Dundee.
You got a late, buddy?
Yeah, sure, kid. There you go.
Oh, no.
Damn.
It's going to be he's dressed like Thriller, but it's going to be the bad video.
Give him the Dundee punch.
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife.
It's not a light. Is this the light? Is this the light?
That's a knife.
Yes! Oh, that's from there. I didn't know that was from this.
Whoa. I did not know this was from here.
That's a knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. I did not know this was from this movie.
Just kids having fun.
Yep.
You all right?
I'm always all right when I'm with you, Dundee.
Damn.
Same. Well, most of the time.
Why do you always make me feel like Jane in a Tarzan comic?
I mean,
Kiss him right here, right now.
yeah.
This is supposed to be triumphant, but I can't enjoy it because she has a whole man.
I think she just dumped him during that scene.
Don't think she did, bro. I think she's totally cheating on her boyfriend right now. Granted, they have better chemistry, and that guy sucks, but still, like, break up with your man first.
That's what we ran while you were down under.
Sorry, I can't seem to get my mind in gear.
Got a head full of Dundee.
When you were away, I did some thinking. It's time I made some concrete plans.
Don't say he cheated, too. Is he going to break up with her right now?
Are you building a freeway or proposing
Oh,
to the
he's
finest catch in New York State? Hello, young lady. Been reading your articles.
Uh-oh.
Seems you've been tripping all over the world, enjoying yourself at our expense.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to think you're getting your money's worth. Hi, Dad.
You got a kiss for the old man?
Oh, my. Yes.
I don't know why he's looking at her. It's weird. It's weird.
You're coming out to the weekend house for a welcome home dinner.
Stop it. Dad's being weird.
And this Crocodile Dundee, him I've got to meet.
Oh, yeah? Gotta meet the parents.
You weren't just in the middle of saying something before you came in? You're not going to finish what you were telling her? He had no reason to leave that room.
Well, you said your dad sells newspapers.
Oh, well.
He sells a lot of newspapers.
She definitely did not break up with him.
Nope.
Something tells me he doesn't know.
It's okay. He will. He gonna find out soon enough.
I can't. I liked her before. I can't get behind her right now until she breaks up with him.
So many tensions I didn't think I would have going into the third act of this movie.
Oh, hell, the dogs are out.
Who let the dogs out?
Woo, 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 woo.
He can calm them down. He'll do the thing.
Rest.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Dundee.
Does that work in real life? Can I do that? Get a little hang loose with the dogs.
Yeah. And that, calm, assertive eye contact. Getting the kick out of him.
He's just happy. This is the only role in this movie. I'm gonna drive and smile.
I like this guy.
He's good. He's good.
I want to know what his story is.
He's also in Die Hard.
Simpson, Mr. Dundee.
Nice to meet you, Simo. Call me Mick.
Your father's expecting you, miss. He's waiting with his guests in the lounge.
Opulent place. High society.
And this, of course, is Mr. Dundee. I believe I'm deeply in your debt for saving my daughter's life. Come, I want you to meet some people. Maria Dorn.
How are you?
Dorothy and Wendell Wainwright. Charlie, come on.
My wife.
And are you involved in cattle, Mr. Dundee?
Yeah, mostly buffaloes.
Oh, do you breed them?
No, I just toss them.
And how are you finding New York?
That's why I love it, because I fit right in.
Oh, my.
If you'll excuse me, I'd like Mick to say hello to Senator Manley.
That's a good idea.
It's nice meeting you. See you later.
City life is changing you, Mick.
My life, high society.
Nice people.
Dorothy's fine now, but she used to be really uptight.
What happened?
She found a wonderful shrink.
I shouldn't have made that crack about the lunatic asylum.
Oh.
Didn't know she was nuts.
Of course she's not nuts. People go to a psychiatrist to talk about their problems. It's needed to unload them.
Or a psychologist.
Has she got any mates?
You're right. Guess we could all use more mates. Suppose you don't have any shrinks at Walkabout Creek.
Nah, back there, if you've got a problem, you tell Wally. And he tells everyone in town, brings it out in the open, no more problem.
Everyone's the shrink.
Welcome home, Sue.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh. We know what's about to
Everyone in
happen.
this room knows how this beautiful lady and I feel about each other.
Just keep it in your pocket, buddy. We don't want to see it.
Delivered literally out of the jaws of death by our newfound friend, Mr. Michael J. Dundee. Not only did he bring back to me the woman that I love, but he managed to increase the circulation of the newspaper in the process.
Two birds with one Mick.
One Dundee.
Quite obviously, I have not had a great deal of success influencing her as her editor. Perhaps I'll have more success as her husband.
Oh my goodness. Strange.
Don't do it.
I see it.
She didn't even say yes. She didn't even say anything.
Yeah, she didn't even say it. I mean,
I hate this. No, stop that clapping. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Everybody shut it down.
Is that a young Mary Steenburgen?
Boo. I like this movie. I don't like her actions. I don't like how the situation's being handled.
I didn't expect to be so challenged by these characters. You know?
I'll get in the back, Gus.
But I do like Dundee's fit, though. He's killing it. Killing the fit game, always.
Got them Dundee drips.
You should have objected.
The hotel, Mick? Yeah, Gus. Oh, I have a liquor store.
That's a knife for tonight.
For medicinal purposes.
Hey.
He stays ready.
Good looking out.
He's troubled.
He's dead in that.
He's just hitting it all night.
I'm going to assume he's had it for a minute, but
he doesn't go home.
He's on call for these people all the time.
He just stays driving. He can't face his daughter.
Take care now.
Yeah, you too. Oh my God, I would love if he ran into Jason right now and just punched him out. What year did Jason take Manhattan? 1987?
Dundee v. Jason, make it happen.
I would love that. People want Freddy versus Jason versus Ash or something. I want Dundee versus Jason.
Have a knife fight.
Hey, it's your homies.
They back.
Hey, Simone.
What we?
Jeez. All right.
Thought you were somebody else.
Just punch him again.
If it ain't the man who don't like bad language in front of ladies.
Oh, we're not going to censor that?
Yeah, I guess not.
What?
They've reached their quota.
But wait.
Oh! You punch him in the
Did you not learn the first
or
time?
The throat?
Both? I don't know.
These guys.
This dude hit him again.
Who
Where's
are
your
these
knife?
goons? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they got one on him.
Uh-oh. Oh, he woke up faster this time.
This is the most odd dressed trio.
Hit him! Hit him!
Oh,
yeah!
God!
Let's go!
Oh! Oh!
That's my drunk friend! That's my troubled friend right there!
Yeah. Jesus Christ, how are you going to explain the damage to your car? Yes!
No!
Boomerang!
No!
Boomerang!
Yes! Yes!
Where'd you learn to throw like that?
Drunk courage, baby.
No worries. I was just getting on top of them.
We need the buddy cop.
Put the sunglasses on, Gus! Put the sunglasses on! If this just turned into They Live right now.
You sure you're not Pindanjara tribe?
Oh my goodness.
No, man, Harlem Warlords. Knew you were tribal.
Oh my goodness.
That was wild.
This movie also straddles a very fascinating, different time and place line of problematicism. Some of it's like light and endearing. Some of it's low key offensive. Some of it's high key offensive, at least at one point.
Yeah.
Nick Dundee's room, please.
He called down this morning to say he was checking out today.
Thanks.
Call off the engagement.
God, look at...
You don't like your prickish boyfriend.
And she's in bright red today.
Bright red.
G'day, Irving. How are you, mate?
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't be dead for dollars. You leaving us, Mick? You going back home?
No, I thought I'd go walkabout.
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking for adventure, there's a subway about 2 blocks that way. It'll take you to Grand Central Station.
Have a nice day, Irving.
Hey! Oiving?
No worries, mate.
Aww, sharing accents.
Oh, that was nice. That was a nice moment.
Irving's gonna take that straight to his improv class.
Also, that guy has never come back.
I know. Sidewalk guy. Where did he go?
Nobody knows.
Oh my God.
That guy's fit, though.
Architecture. Oh, and we're back to the more spacious, trance-like music. More tangible instrumentation.
Boom, 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 boom.
If you're looking for Crocodile Mick, he's gone walkabout.
I don't suppose you know where.
Yeah, he's headed for the subway 2 blocks down. You better hurry.
Go to him.
It's your game, woman.
Yeah, chase him to the airport.
Break up with your man first.
I love that Dad's just supportive for anything.
Daddy's down.
Oh, Christ. Oh, my.
That's a knife.
That was a lovely shot. Good joke. Good visual gag. Bum, 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 bum. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's right. Take some of those land skills you learned in the bush. Shed your city skin.
Like a snake
Yeah.
in the wild. This is an interesting reversal. We don't usually see the girl chasing after the guy who's leaving. Normally the other way around. Progressive Dundee, let's go!
Yeah. Yeah.
Selectively progressive.
Oh my God. Rarely have I ever wanted to see a movie laid out across like a spectrum graph of like, I don't know, you see one of those memes where you have like a bunch of poles on a spectrum and you're like, this part falls here and here and here. In terms of progressive or regressive.
Want to play? Why don't you play with me?
Oh, when she gets in
Yes.
trouble. Oh, yeah, she can handle herself.
That's right.
Nick Dundee!
Dundee.
What's up, lady?
That man down the end. The one in the black hat.
Let me surf the crowd.
Yeah, this was thinking. Lift her up.
Hey! Lady,
No,
who
not
wants to
you,
talk
fool.
to the guy in the black hat?
Dude, New Yorkers help each other out.
The fact that she spotted him was crazy.
You in the hat. The lady down the end wants to see you.
What does she want?
What does she want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Tell him not to leave. I'm not going to marry Richard.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Finally.
Tell him don't leave. She's never married Richard.
Oh, no.
Don't leave. I'm not going to marry Richard.
Why not?
I don't know.
What was this telephone? I don't love it. I love you.
I love him. I love you.
Aww.
I love you.
Aww.
I love you. I love you.
These guys probably auditioned by saying I love you.
I'll tell him myself I'm coming through.
He's coming through.
He's coming through.
He's coming through.
He's coming through.
Come through, Mick.
He's just too proud of you, but chanting like sheep.
He knows how to herd. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. God.
Is he walking on the people?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
he's walking on their heads. That's great. No one's hit him or anything? Oh, they're helping him. Okay.
Spider-Man's going to swoop in and carry him the rest of the way. Aww. New Yorkers do like love.
Do love love.
As brisk of a city as it can be. Oh, the freeze frame.
Is we're ending it?
There's got to be a coda.
No way. Oh!
Wow.
Is this over? Okay.
Love story for the ages.
Love story for the ages. Crocodile Dundee.
Wow, man.
The movie's Dundee.
Interesting. Interesting.
It's a different time.
Ooh, it is a different time. Was a different time. I have a lot of Reginald Vell Johnson.
That's his name.
Of course, is his name. I loved his presence in this movie. Man.
A lot unsaid about him and his role in this movie. Before
we get into anything, leave a like on the. What am I trying to say? Please leave us a rating on Apple and Spotify if you happen to be listening to the audio version of this or any version of this. Go over there and rate it. Rate it everywhere it is, and if you rate every video with a solid rating, we'll give you some sort of prize sometime. Who knows? Also, thanks to everyone who made the video possible.
Shout out to Astepro for sponsoring us. So some fun facts about me. I've been seeing an ENT the past couple of months. Got a CT scan done for my allergies, and right now I'm trying to find time to get deviated septum surgery. So like many of you, I am someone who's tried pretty much every nasal spray you can think of because I have difficulty breathing through my nose, which leads to day-to-day and sleeping problems on a consistent basis. So before agreeing to this, I wanted to try them out myself because this is a serious thing I deal with. They provided me with free samples. This is my second bottle. This is without a doubt the best nasal spray I have ever used. That's not some talking point. That's my very own personal testimony. Genuinely, for me, it's fantastic and lives up to how it's advertised. It's the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter solution available. It gets to work in just 30 minutes while other sprays take hours to kick in. It's also the only one out there that's steroid-free for 24-hour relief. Astepro has seriously changed the game for me, offering full prescription strength relief from nasal congestion, runny nose, and sneezing. The difference this makes is phenomenal. It's kind of insane how this relief through my breathing and nostrils just kicks in and I'm back in action really fast. So if you're like me, battling with nasal allergies and looking for relief, get fast-acting nasal allergy or symptom relief with Astepro. Go to asteproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astepro and go. It's faster with Astepro, bro. I saw that commercial. Astepro, it's faster, bro. That's ASTEPRO allergy.com. Remember, use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies. Thank you again, Astepro, sincerely. All right, Reject Nation. So today I want to share something with you that has been a wonderful addition to my health and fitness journey that I discovered during the holidays, and that is Liquid IV's Hydration Multiplier. I'm down to my very last packet, and I'm freaking out, but it's okay. I got more in the mail. Now, a lot of you have been so kind to notice how I've been working on my physical health. Thank you for all the compliments. And one thing I learned is that proper hydration is absolutely crucial, especially post-workout and pre-filming after post-workout. And my wife actually introduced me to this product, which is perfect because we not only care about quality, but a good taste and quality product. So whether it's after a sweaty workout or just after, a good night out, you know what I'm saying? Efficient hydration and replenishing electrolytes is key. You just feel better and it tastes fantastic. I can't emphasize that enough. Another thing that I'm always on the lookout for too is products that have zero sugar or zero sugar added, because that's one of my main dietary restrictions throughout the week. And they of course got products that fit that description that also taste good too. So yes, thank you so much. So Liquid IV's Hydration Multiplier is, in summary, is they are a non-GMO electrolyte drink that delivers hydration into your bloodstream faster and more efficient than water alone. Because sometimes drinking a whole gallon is not always efficient, but in fact it can provide the same hydration as drinking 2 to 3 bottles of water. I'm also big on efficiency. Plus, it's packed with 11 essential vitamins, and we know vitamins are good for the body. It's vegan, soy-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free. You can customize the water amount to your taste. Again, perfect for post-night recovery, traveling, or just having a big night out. You know what I mean? No. So, if you want to boost your support for the channel and boost your hydration game, go to liquidiv.com and use promo code REJECTS at checkout. That's liquidiv.com, promo code REJECTS. And remember, Liquid IV, it's not a real IV, but it sure feels like it. So stay hydrated, stay healthy, and let's keep crushing those health and fitness goals together in the year 2024.
All right.
Oh, Lordy. This movie.
Oh my God. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say right now. This is fascinating because this started off from a place where, like I'm aware of Crocodile Dundee from being alive and just knowing that, like this is a character in pop culture.
Right, cultural osmosis.
I've seen Paul Hogan's image. But cultural osmosis and nothing else. So coming into it, you think, okay, this is a movie from like the late 80s or, in my mind, late 80s, early 90s, somewhere in there. And I got the sense that, it was going to be like a fun kind of humorous adventure movie, maybe with like a almost serial or a cartoonish quality. And like that's in there, certainly. And it's weird. I guess I'll split this into two movies.
It is two movies.
It really is two movies. And it's like I loved the first movie.
Right, same. I was really into the first movie.
I loved Crocodile Dundee Part 1, where she was the fish out of water and they're in the bush and they're learning together and kind of trading, vibes and philosophies and challenging each other and you're oscillating again between scenes that do match that comedic quality, that lighthearted quality, that adventurous quality that I was expecting. Then you have scenes that are more sort of reflective and show that this man is, perceptive and thoughtful kind of man of the land who has a lot of respect for nature, but who is, an active participant in the circle of life, so to speak. Just all that stuff was really interesting. And when you're in the bush, there's a lot of, whenever I say that, I just want to go, Bushland Adventure, Morty. What's that animator's name? Comment below if you've made it this far. But the way it would let you like luxuriate in just being out there and kind of feeling almost the surprising aspects of his mindset and his sort of zen almost through the landscape, through the music, through really drinking in the majesty. And I like that the second part of the movie doesn't full on just have him like reject society or something. Like, he's game to engage with wherever he is. That's cool and interesting. But that first part, I was so kind of dazzled and really kind of loving the grab bag of interesting tones that they mashed together, because it is very like straightforward in how it kind of gets to business and starts out and everything. And then, it becomes a second movie when they go to New York. But before we get into that, I guess just, some basic thoughts.
Oh, boy. So we had a lot of fun. Today.
We had a lot of fun today.
Like John said, this was two different movies, two very different movies.
Yeah.
You said something early on that kind of stuck with me, that this was like kind of before sunrise, the first half of this movie, before sunset. No, it's before sunrise.
I always mix them up. As much as I love those movies, I just know before midnight is the third one.
Yeah, before midnight, before sunset, the second one. Anyway, I like the adventure of seeing these two kind of come together. We're kind of making a lot more like character commentary in the first half. Every time we see him in a different phase, like different shade of his character, his personality. Like we see him first with the crocodiles and the people in the bar, and then we see him with her in like the jungle, the different settings or the different scenarios that they're in. And I really dug seeing them explore their story within this context of him kind of like guiding her and keeping her safe and whatnot. And I feel like I'm really curious to see what the script writing process was like for this, because this was very much two different movies. And I feel like the first movie could have been its own movie. Like there definitely could have been like maybe we get stuck, or maybe we have to like stay in this jungle a little bit longer. We learn a little bit more, but there's like this sort of internal conflict between us and our ideologies. But this movie kind of crams the two ideas, because when they were talking about him going to New York and like the fact that he didn't really know anything about the world, I was like, okay, I'd be curious to see where they take that in the second one. They're like, psych, we're doing it this one. we're doing a 2-for-1, baby. And that second movie was interesting.
It's a bit of a roller coaster.
Oh, he is still alive. Okay. It was very much, I will say, I enjoyed the movie overall.
Sure.
but I did like the first half of the movie more than the second half. The second half was wild, was crazy. But then I don't know. I'm curious. Okay, there's like, how many of these are there? My God, like 4 or 5? There's like 3. Oh, 2001 was the last one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just seeing like the development of their relationship and like the wrench of like, oh, she actually has a man out here. And I like that he was like chill about being in the city, even though like he was unfamiliar about it. He could have easily like rejected it and like been overwhelmed and like wanted to retreat. But they're like, no, he's like kind of chill. Like he's learning to adapt. He's learning to be a part of this environment. And I think that was something fun about it. He's like a very likable, charming dude with his fish out of water tendencies or fish out of water-ness. And was it a little problematic? Yeah, a little bit in like that second half.
It was most of the movie is a little problematic. And then there's one, 2, maybe 1.5, I guess, just given how the second scene plays out. But yes, there's one moment that is at this point in time especially quite glaring. And I know that in the 80s, certainly, if you had people who were transvestite or transsexual characters or anything like that, usually they would be appearing as the butt of some joke. So like I know like, that this is in line with the time, but it doesn't make it any less like he did just assault her.
He totally did.
He just grabbed her crotch.
Like Dundee would catch a charge or two if this was made today.
That was, and that's a moment that like it and I know people be mad. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to erase a movie like this from history. It already exists, and we're all adults, or at least many of us on planet Earth are adults. Like, destroying this movie isn't going to fix all the ills of society. But yeah, it is a thing where it does dampen my enthusiasm because it is like a thread that they clearly, because they call back to it, bothered to put in. And I mean, like, it is indicative the second time of like, well, he's encountered this another time here and does the same thing, but it just comes across as some kind of like weird greed. It's like it's still problematic and it's still not good in that moment either. And like, luckily in the script, the character decides to be like, oh, so like, I don't know. The second scene is slightly less ugly than the first scene, which I guess you could argue is maybe some kind of slow growth toward tolerance, but I'm not going to pretend like there's really much redeemable about that particular beat. And it's a bummer because it's like really charming watching him with the other guys and like doing the handshake with the one dude in the red, like, that hat and the red patterned shirt, and he links up with the cabbie, which is at first like so charming. And then he pulls him aside and it's just like, like this one moment had to exist in this movie, didn't it? Because up until then, it's also, it's like I do genuinely kind of prefer the first half when you're, in the bushlands, but like I still enjoy the premise and I get what's appealing, obviously, about him going to Manhattan or going to New York, and interacting with the city. And I like that they do still, to some degree, it makes sense that it should be paced differently when he gets there, because obviously that's how the city is by comparison. But they still maintain some level of that, like, okay, he's the one who's kind of getting his bearings, and we're taking a little bit of time to let that happen. He's not just either immediately rejecting or immediately just great at everything. He finds a way to be himself and make it work with the city. And that's kind of neat. And, there are some bits and gags that you would expect and some that you wouldn't. Like, I thought the whole her doing a story about him thing was going to turn into some melodrama about like, oh, you just, played with my emotions to get me to come out here to make your newspaper sell more, copies or whatever. And that's never really a thing. It's just kind of like, and the newspapers do it great. People love your story. There's and I love.
There's never any real conflict in the movie. It was very much just like a ride of just, and there's like smaller conflicts that he had with like people trying to step to him, but like never like a story conflict between like him and the girl. Like, the only conflict, I guess, was the fact that she was going to engage him, and he was like, oh, I don't want to be part of this. Deuces, I'm out. And then she was like, no, wait, I love you. And it was like, all right. It was very quick. It was very light to the surface. But like, I don't know if the movie was trying to be one to add that drama or to add that challenge. It just wanted to be light. Just wanted to be fun. But
it's almost like a series of sketches.
Kind of, yeah.
Like,
I can see that.
And yeah, not that they all have to be funny sketches, but yeah, like, you know, a series of, you know, kind of riffs on each particular setting.
Mm-hmm. So how did you feel about that relationship? I know I was very vocal about how I felt about what was going down.
Yeah, the way she, I was certainly kind of sitting there taken aback, being like, what do you want here? Like, what is your vibe on this? Because, it is a fun surprise to be thrown your way and to remember, like, oh yeah, he is there at the beginning of the movie, and then she goes out here and it seems so clear that, you know, she's taking a liking to him, and again, they challenge each other in ways that, you know, cause them both to confront little aspects of themselves, but and maybe rise to certain occasions or grow in different ways, but also they harmonize, and it's really nice. So yeah, all that stuff really sold me. And then when she gets back, that was a genuine thing. Part of me was like, maybe she did just dump him. I can't tell. I could never tell. And so in a way, I almost appreciate that, like, that could echo real life, because sometimes with certain people, you can't quite tell where you stand and what, you know, your entanglement means or is. And, you know, certainly, I don't know if they wanted to depict like a weird nuance like that. It did just seem like she's with this guy. It felt more like, here's the vibe of the 80s. It's just like she's, especially in New York, she doesn't, I don't know, seem to grasp or be kind of concerned with the idea that, yeah, like, I'm clearly with this guy, and clearly it seems like, yeah, they're not just dating. They're like in a committed long-term relationship. And I'm also getting to know this guy who I've taken a liking to, who's, you know, I've been flirting back and forth with, who I've kissed. Yeah, like, part of me was like, I guess this character just kind of doesn't perceive what could be like questionable about
like
this.
Maybe if we had something more nuanced. I think me watching it, reading between the lines, was like, okay, clearly he's this guy who's like more well off. He's like accustomed to like the high society life or whatnot. He's very privileged, and like she comes from a privileged family, so I'm
and
sure
believes
like
that's the pinnacle of what you could ever hope to achieve.
Yeah, you know, this guy has a silver spoon in his mouth. They come from this. They work in the same field, so like, okay, yeah, we have that in common. But then she goes to Down Under, and she sees like this guy is very much of the land, has more traditional protector, provider, masculine qualities, and she's like, oh, he's such a man, he makes me feel like a woman. And so then she's very attracted to that, and then like got with him. But then I would have liked to have seen her more perspective and see like more of the rifts between their relationship, between her boyfriend and him, rather than just seeing him from Dundee's perspective and just seeing he's like a pompous dick. And I feel like it just makes it easy to root for him. I don't know, the movie's not really trying to challenge your perspective in that way, but I like those sort of things. That's just the kind of movie watcher I am. I'm interested in people.
Her character in the first half just speaks better. The what we, you know, witness in the first half speaks better to the character than what we see in New York. But maybe that's also part of the, like, I guess that's part of what's interesting, is that as many things about it as I am kind of curious about or might be compelled to criticize or whatever, I'll also come up with a counterpoint of like, well, though, you know, given where the settings are, like when you're more in tune with nature and life moves a little slower, you know, like I get how, you know, you would be kind of two different minds in two very different environments, or you would see and notice things differently when you're on your turf and your comfort zone versus completely outside of that. So like, there are interesting ways you can look around at it, but yeah, it was an interesting thing, and then she just breaks up with him like off screen, which I guess
we just don't even see that resolution.
And again, I guess because in the second part we're a little bit more in now Dundee's perspective. It's like he will wander off and she'll do some stuff, and we'll be with her in the first half, and then the second half she'll wander off and he'll do some stuff, and we'll be with him instead. So it's like they do reverse the roles in a way where it makes sense to me why we didn't get a big scene of her breaking up with him or something.
Yeah, definitely. Because the first half of the movie definitely felt like we were in her point of view, and like it literally felt like two different movies. Because when we're in the bushlands, right? Like, yeah, we were seeing Dundee in his world through her eyes, and then once we got to New York, it was Dundee through viewing the eyes of New York. I was like, okay, like this is legitimately two different movies, but I had fun in both. But I said I enjoyed the exploring this unfamiliar terrain with the bushland part of the story.
Yeah, it's like the first half.
It was charming. I guess it was like this full of wonder.
In conclusion, I guess, yeah, it's like the first half does feel more Yeah, and partly too because I'm much less accustomed to that kind of a landscape, so maybe there's a mystique that I'm also responding to, but I feel like there's a more interesting blend of just the way things are introduced and brought on, and you get these, again, just more moody and atmospheric little interludes and elements, and again, the way in which, like, yeah, he's like, this is no place for a girl, and then she's like, well, I'm going to, you can't tell me what to do, though. I'm going to prove to you that I can be out here. Like, okay, well, yes, this was harder than I anticipated, but also, like, there's that growth of, like, they're kind of, I got, the only reason I'm not super mad that they, like, wound up together or something is because, like, I get what's great about them when they're together.
Yeah, no, they had great chemistry.
Parts of him, yeah, and it's like even the parts of him in that half of the movie that are a little dated are like, well, yeah, but clearly this guy will, respond if she's like, no, but I'm game to be out here, and I'm game to learn, and so, yeah, I don't know. The second half feels more about we get some bits with him in the city and we sort out the love thing. And that's kind of what that's about. Whereas, yeah, the first half was a little bit more slice of life and a little bit more contemplative while still also being fun and wild and, comedic and all sorts of other things.
I will say something that I did like that was like kind of consistent throughout, I felt, was the fact that Dundee, there was nothing malicious about him. He was just like this guy who was very in tune with a specific part of the world, but he was genuinely someone who had a good heart, I feel. But he was just a little ignorant to the way things work.
Sure, yeah.
I definitely think he was ignorant to the way things work. And especially coming to America and just like, respecting people's spaces and
you shouldn't
parts.
Grab people.
Just don't grab people's crotches.
Yeah.
Just like,
there's a lot of it, yeah, that you're like, given that you just live remotely out here off the land. And I love that they have that conversation too about like, hey, what about nuclear weapons? You must feel some type of way about that because that affects everything, and that would affect certainly the well-being of the land and the circle of life, and that whole thing about bringing it closer and like, well, how about the Aborigines? How do you feel about their plight and their claim to the land? And him being like, well, if you look at it cosmically, we're all, only here for a minute. The land's, and we all just want a place to roam and be free and all that. And like, that's not a solution to a tough issue. But like, there's stuff like that does suggest like, this is a thoughtful guy who can grow and who is, mostly accepting of most people.
Yeah, I would say the first movie, the first movie felt like
it's like everything but that bonding. You can chuck up to like, well, okay, maybe he's not as ahead in his thinking in certain respects, but hey, he's been out in the wilderness. He's not ever been exposed to some of this stuff.
Yeah, the first part of the movie felt like a character bonding, challenging, learning each other experience, and the second half of the movie felt like a sitcom.
A little bit, yeah. Which is still fun, yeah.
A rom-com sitcom.
I still like the sitcom version, but yeah, it's like when the sequel gets streamlined and more sort of because that's the thing is like it does feel like a first movie would be, oh, she meets this guy in Australia, and then the setup for part 2 is he goes to New York.
Exactly.
And then we go someplace else, like I feel like I feel like they really did knock out 2 movies in one here, but yeah. For the most part, a very fun ride, a very fun blend of, influences and just like it made me think of interesting movies. I thought the filmmaking on display was nicely handled in terms of, especially when, again, in Australia, how they were shooting certain things and accentuating points of view and the character of the place. It's like there's a lot of filmmaking here that I wasn't necessarily expecting, and this does again seem like a big, somewhat auteurish project for Paul Hogan, which
he made one in 2020. Is he still playing Crocodile Dundee?
I feel like that was like a Super Bowl gag or something like that.
No, it's a movie.
Maybe we can. I want to do a little bit of trivia before we get out here.
Okay.
If we ever come back for more Dundee, we'll see what that one's about. But apparently, this is based on, I guess, the true life exploits of a guy called Rod Ansel, who was a cattle grazier and a buffalo hunter.
He was 44.
Yeah. So yeah, he lived out in the remote country in the Northern Territory. And and had many a survival story, and I guess served as the inspiration with this and was killed in a shootout by policemen.
What?
Wow.
Holy crap.
Wow. Oh my God. We're going to have to deep dive on that later on if somebody in the comments wants to break it down, into something digestible. I'll take a look out for it.
Yeah.
The Sydney Harbor Bridge is shown in the beginning of the movie from the hotel while Sue is on the phone in New York. Paul Hogan helped paint this bridge before he started his life as an actor and was said to have kept his coworkers laughing a good bit of the time. It's crazy. Wow. Apparently, Paul Hogan also walked around saying good day to New Yorkers during his first trip to Manhattan.
Huh.
Second biggest box office hit of 1986. And for a while, I am told it was, by Wikipedia, that it was the highest grossing film of all time in Australia.
That's
that's absolutely. I mean, he's got to be a national treasure.
Of course.
There were steel, rubber, and aluminum versions of the Bowie knife on set. Hogan kept one of the steel knives after the movie and promised never to sell it. I hope he hasn't.
That's right.
Yeah, and David Gulpilil, Nev, who played Nev, choreographed the traditional Aboriginal dance shown in the movie. He's one of the most famous and acclaimed tribal dancers of all time in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Oh, my God, there are hella facts on this. But, yeah, those are some of the good ones. He had of course, Paul Hogan had no idea this was going to be an international success.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cast and crew slept in huts in a nearby miners' camp while shooting in the outback. It's crazy. It does feel like, especially in that part of the movie, that they really immersed themselves in that. So
totally.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in, guys. Leave us any other interesting facts and feelings. Imagine people have a lot of feelings about Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be a fascinating video to put together. Anyway, you got anything else to tell the people before we boogie?
Oi. See you down under, mates.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
That's a knife for today.